Greetings everybody, welcome back to Daddy DeGrand, the Granddaddy Plays Hades, Well, there's no update name for this, because we are fully released at long last. Now, on that front, we're gonna try and get some Demeter in our lives, because we still need to give her some honest to God nectar. And on that front, I know the game demands a sword, but I feel like I need to take the shield in here. I feel like at this point it is probably my trademarked weapon. One thing I saw, this now actually goes all the way down to 5 minutes, and that is pretty harsh, but I think it is also doable. Like, if you look at most of my runs, I usually end up having times around the 20-minute mark. It sounds very low, but remember, this time adds up consecutively. So if you got a very fast first floor, say you get it in 3 minutes, you will then have 7 minutes for the entirety of Asphodel, which is also doable. But then you have to be very fast in Asphodel in order to have a decent amount of time for Elysium and Styx afterwards. It's harsh, but it's doable. And I think 7 minutes will be absolutely carryable in here. Extreme measures, we sadly do not have the full condition unlocked in here, but we're on the lookout for it. And now we see what my Lady Demeter has in store for us. There's a bottle of nectar for you.
I often remember that there's sweetness in this world only by your grace, Lady Demeter. I'm thankful that we've grown closer through all this.
You would make further offerings to me?
Yes.
Even though I have made quite clear I've lately not been at my charitable best, young Zagreus. You're either naive, or you're much too kind. Or both.
Who knows?
I warn you, Zagreus, best not to make attempts to grow much closer with me thus. I'm much your elder, after all, and you're my little sprout. What say we keep it that way, hmm?
That kind of sounds like she's thinking I'm coming onto her. To which I reply, why not? My fair Lady Demeter, we're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
Come.
I mean, Demeter, let's talk business here. She is carrying herself in the air of a very pride and strong elderly. There's a chaos fish. Oh no! Oh, that was so fast.
That's a Marty.
We still needed that Marty though, so that's good. We did not need the Marty. God damn it! I did not expect it on the first splash.
The tremors underneath the earth foretold of your arrival at this very moment, son of Hades, and I have anticipated it.
Oh, we really needed that perfect catch there. Maybe later though. But yeah, I wanted to make a pretty big and convoluted point about something, but I forgot. I honestly forgot. Let's go in here. Oh yeah, Demeter. Let's be real here. For an elderly looking lady, Demeter looks fine. She carries herself with just the right amount of attitude. And I think she would make a fine companion for basically all situations to come. She also seems to value family, at least a little bit. At least the closest family.
Bitter taste of onion, boy.
But who knows, maybe it will actually turn out... Oh my god, nope. Maybe it will actually turn out that Demeter will be the true final boss of the game. Which would me asking for a boost on future runs feel a little bit awkward. Elimination indeed. But I know no shame, and I will still keep on doing it. There's still one more, huh? There you go.
Mere luck is all.
Big chunk of HP, we take those. I did not know what we would get there. I was just hoping that would be worth it. We do not have the money for this one though. We just don't. Ah, shame. For shame. Should have started with the money and then grabbed the Demeter keepsake later. But I was greedy. I wanted to see some kind of story progress coming out of her. And you know, you would expect Demeter to give us some kind of dialogue just based on the fact that we actually were on the surface now. That's what you would expect. At least that's what I expect. I don't know about you guys, but
My boon from
I want that in my life. I need that, I crave that, I desire it. No, not only just her, just in general, all the gods should be like, hey, my man, my dog, you made it back out, but why didn't you come over to visit us? We had cookies, we had wine, we had everything.
Man, yours isn't my affair, I know, and yet I cannot help but take an interest in your plight. Your father cast his lot. He need not take his anger out on you.
First of all, I agree. Second of all,
Switch to a different boon.
they have nerfed the Zeus 8 again. Third of all, we have heard that line of dialogue before, so that actually leaves me a little bit unnerved. Let's go for Ares. Let's go for Ares. I read in the patch notes that they have changed quite a few things about his blade rifts. Now I doubt that they will be much stronger, but we will see. Maybe they will.
Had enough.
The finest instruments of death at my disposal shall be yours.
Awfully nice of you. Yeah, you see the damage is now much higher, but apparently they have reduced the tick rate of them. The smart decision here would be to take the Curse of Agony every day of the week just for the second debuff. Let's take the Slicing Shot.
This is my fight.
Let's take the Slicing Shot just for the sake of science. Is it just me or did that Slicing Shot last a pretty long time? That Slicing Shot did last quite a bit of time. I think it really is lasting a little bit longer than it used to. Not even just a little bit. Actually quite a sizable of time that goes down there. I do not hate it. I do not hate it. Especially in these narrow hallways like the one we are standing in right now. It's gonna be nice. And you know what? I'm gonna take that special damage with me as well. Just because it will help me get through these parts a bit faster. And destroy all these fools. Yeah, it definitely is lasting longer. For better or worse. There you go. Give me the HP. And more money as well. That's good. That will be enough money to make some big purchases once we make it into the next shop. Boom, baby. That is almost enough to take out that guy, which is nice. Oh, on the bright side, they are not exactly mobile, so we have an easy time absolutely confirming all of that damage. Now, shop time. Who is waiting for us in here? A sack.
I greet you, cousin.
I greet you too. I made the conscious decision of not walking in your place, and yet here you are.
Got a feeling it's Persephone this time.
I got a feeling it's Electo. It is Persephone. So, no friendship in here then, huh? That is a bit of a shame, but I guess that cannot be helped. Guess that just cannot be helped. That was decent damage we got there. I feel like the biggest change they did there in terms of making that more playable is the fact that they made it last longer. The damage number changes themselves, they're nice too, but I feel like the extra duration is what makes that day for me. Also, if I saw that correctly, Persephone only had 2 face changes now. I think she only changed her faces at 33% markers now. Did Mac? I think we were fighting Mac before. Did she do that too? I was not looking out for it then and there.
Keepsakes are here.
Let's go for Ares. Let's see if we can get some extra action in here. Also, was a vintage point. I did not see that in time. But it will be there for us next time we come around. Of that I am certain. Oh yeah, I was also reading the patch notes over one more time. It says that you get the extreme measures after a certain point, after reaching a certain point. And that is exactly what we are hopefully going to see sooner than later. What or wherever that certain point is going to be, that is the point that we need to reach. I am absolutely sure that whatever that final extreme measures fight is going to be, it's going to be terrible.
Delicious.
That's a decent damage increase on the slicing shot. Also a decent damage increase on the Zeus rod attack there.
Extra blessing.
Ah, we don't need the HP though. No, Hermes. Of course we need some Hermes in our lives. Of course we do. Oh, the music. The music. By the way, I don't know if you can tell, but they actually changed their Chaos Shield again, and I would say it qualifies as a buff.
Just a bit longer.
Previously... Well, no, I feel like we need to start the story from the very beginning. At the very beginning, when they introduced the Chaos Shield, it was actually shooting all of the shields straight ahead.
This goes. Zagreus, take absolutely all the time you need making your way to us. We know the going must be treacherous, and we assure you our support however long it takes. Oh, how about that?
Well, okay, you know what? That answers the question I had early on. Thank you for that. Now, second of all, Swift Flourish is gonna be great, and this room has my name written all over it. But yeah, at the very first incarnation, the Chaos Shields, they were all thrown right in front of you, and that was very, very good. That was very, very satisfying to do. Black metal for bigger blade rifts, let's do it.
I am accustomed to such disrespect from all those blasted mortals, Zagreus. But you...
Well, you know what Nix and I said last time, right? We're gonna do it like a mortal this time around. But yeah, then they changed it because, you know, Chaos Shield, best weapon aspect in the game, at least one of them. Very, very strong, very powerful. And they changed it in a way... Oh my god, I hate those thingy-magics. They changed it in a way that made all of the shields spawn in a star-shaped pattern. All around Zagreus, right? And now they made it that they actually are thrown out in front of you, but in a cone pattern.
Season such as that might teach you more of how this world works.
Which I, personally, am a big fan of. Let's take the Snowburst. Ares, of course we go with Ares in here. We brought his keepsake after all. Also, we can get his legendary now as well. Now, let's see who or what is waiting for us in here. Oh man, there's no fancy gate on top of this as well. So sweet. Also, I feel like I need to double check that with earlier recordings. But was that ribcage over here always there? I don't think they were they? Don't just take my word for it, but I feel like I'm onto something here. Ah, it's so good. Just that feeling of being able to look out for new things constantly again. I love it. And we get the freezing vortex. Slightly reducing my blade rift size, also making them slower. But they chill now. Now, we also need to get the engulfing vortex and the... What else do we need? Maybe some of Demeter's boons on top of it all. And of course the Ares legendary. I'm looking forward to see how that one will go now. Also, these guys, those slam dancers, they did not always use to drop bombs upon death. That is new. Thanks to the black metal, my blade rifts are still noteworthily huge. And I like it. By the way, I stand by my earlier point. The right decision would have been to take Ares' Doom effect when we had the chance. But now we're just gonna have some fun with all of this. Why won't we? There you go.
Lady Athena.
I'm here again to lend to you my power, noble cousin. Though your own strength of will is how you'll finally break free of that cruel place.
Oh, broken free is exactly what I've already done, girlie. And it was amazing. It was so amazing I want to do it again. Give me that debuff, thank you very, very much. God knows I need that. There's Eurydice. Maybe we can tell Eurydice that we made it all the way to the surface. Talk about how beautiful trees are. And growing plants and stuff.
They're both here.
Hey there.
I never thought I would see her again. You are to thank for this, my friend.
Well, first of all, it was your pleasure. Second of all, I would have loved to prefer to talk to your missus there. Maybe next time. Sledge Shot, Zeus 8, Frost Flourish, Divine Dash. Good selection.
See you.
Guys, can you still hear the excitement in my voice? I'm so happy to play this. Demeter!
Thank you, mate.
With the stubborn roots is not what I wanted to see in the world. It's not what I wanted or needed. Let's take the killing freeze instead. We don't need any HP though, so we keep on moving. We keep on moving, we keep on going. And then we're gonna show Lerny a good time over here.
Everything just fine?
Lerny is always fine. Lerny is never not fine, is he? There you go. Lerny always had 33% markers, so nothing new there. Well, no, actually no, he did not always have them. But he has had them for quite a while now. Oh man, remember the time when Lerny actually had 4 faces in total? Oh man, he was legitimately one of the most cumbersome boss fights ever. These days, he has a bit more respect for her time, and I, for one, appreciate that a great deal. Now, I think it's time for a mech attack over here. Only hit one of them, that's a waste. But we take that as it may. These guys move around a little bit too much for my taste, making confirming the blade with damage a bit difficult at times. But we're still accomplishing our task. Oh, he's stomping. Oh yeah, smiting him is what we do. Thanks for this, thanks for that. So yeah, if we look at the clock, we have been playing for 8 minutes and 34 seconds now. If we were to go with the 5-minute clock, we would now have 6.5 minutes time for Elysium. It's troublesome. It's rough. It's very, very rough. I don't know if we could realistically do all that. Any vantage point in here? I don't see any. I don't see any. But let's see this nice piece of Cerberus over here. Looks good.
Next region.
I mean, here's the thing. If you can do Elysium in 7 minutes, you can do it in 6.5 minutes as well. You can also just go through the first 2 parts of the game a bit faster than we did. We made a purposely suboptimal choice. Well, actually 2. Chaos Shield with Demeter is not the best combo. And we could have gotten a very early privileged status and said no to that because we wanted to be cool and novel about things. If we would have made those 2 choices differently, we would be looking at a fundamentally different and faster run. I think that 5-minute clock, it can work out. Not necessarily, probably not at all on high-heated runs, on super high-heated runs. But everywhere else? Sure. Should just make that my default for speedruns in the future. We take the... Let's take the charge shot in here. Not that all of my projectiles actually fly in a straight line. That could be kind of nice. Hey there. Now we also want to see something fancy for our attack. I love this new piece of music, guys. I am a little bit in love with it. There's nothing fancy over here. Keep going for the HP. Hello, hello. There you are. The game does look better, right? The game does look better. Look at those witches. I feel like they're looking much, much clearer now. Their outlines, more defined. Their models, much more distinguished. I'm not imagining that. Also, by the way, another piece of new music over here. Maybe it's the same piece of music from before, but just another part in it. We go for... it's a rough decision. I want to go for Demeter. Let's go for Demeter. I kind of wanted to go for Athena first, because she was not a mini-boss room. Also, still no Asterius mini-boss fight. Even though I crave and desire that one somewhat fiercely. You have to go? Go then. Another one over there is going to respawn. Let him do that. Oh man, this music is insane. I have to listen to that in a calm moment.
Butterflies better stay away from
But man, Darren is absolutely knocking it out of the park, hasn't he? Absolutely so. No, Hermes. Now this is a piece of music we do know and recognize. We have been here before. We have been here before to know that all of you spear heroes are still complete and utter scum. We have also been here before and recognize this piece of music when we listen to it. And that's all of them for now. My lightning smites all of you equally. And there we are.
Hello, Hermes.
Hermes bringing in the side tussle. I think it's early enough for it. Let's do it. Still early enough for it, and we will be big spenders in this shop right now. Let's see, Ares again.
Cheers, mate.
With the engulfing vortex, hell yeah. We could also go and fight Charon. And you know what? Fighting Charon is exactly what we're gonna do. There is no way in hell that this fight is gonna cause us any problems. We are gonna be fine in here. He's annoyed. That's fine, because I am still DeGrand, and your annoyance will not best me. Not today and not like this, you son of a gun. Actually hit me. We have never summoned Mac against you, right? Yes! Thanks for the assist there. Almost done. We are smashing him. Well, he did smash us there as well, so I guess it's a mutual smashing. He's done.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up.
That had to be one of the fastest fights against him we ever had. I take those. Now, who or what is next? Oh, these guys. These guys. Flame reels, how Zagreus calls them. I call them by a different name. I call them problems. These guys are problems. Same goes for the shield heroes, but at least we are relatively well prepared now. Because the slicing shot is now ticking a bit slower, I think the duo boon of Ares and Demeter is a bit worse than it was before. But still, being able to slow enemies with that, it's still nice. Jolted is also great. And, you know, we got the discount going on. We might as well just buy everything, everywhere. Now, for the beef boy duo again.
Gentlemen.
No matter how you try, you cannot shake the bond we share, monster.
I see. We need to get that single fight with Asterius. And hope we can get it sooner. Okay, that was new. The bull ran straight at Theseus and then a big shockwave played out. That was new. I want to see them do that again. Let's take this fight slow for a bit. I want to see them do it again. There it is. That was actually quite a spectacle. I would go on record and say that that's actually a small nerf to them, because I feel like that move is a bit easier to play around than some of the other moves they had. Like, I rather see Asterius run at Theseus than run at me. Let's start with that. And second of all, because it seems to be a team move, that may also mean that Theseus is not going to act for a little while, which gets me excited. Now, give me my bone hourglass in here again. Because we got all the money and I want to spend all this money. I want to spend this money like crazy.
One last stop.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to see how future conversations with Persephone will go. If there are any more big story revelations we will see. If the gods, the Olympians, will find out what is going on up in there. Maybe, eventually. And of course there's still the topic of Demeter. We need to get her full approval eventually.
I can use this.
Great evasion, quick recovery, quick favor. Let's take the quick favor. I do like quick favor quite a bit. Demeter again and Zeus. I think I start with Zeus over here. Because we are actually able to get the duo boon between him and our darling Lady Demeter. I would love for that to come to fruition.
No way.
Now our blade rifts are huge and also enemy absorbent. I think we are looking fairly decent.
Not yet.
And for the moment we can actually fire two of them at the same time, so let's try to remember that being a thing. There we go. Nothing in here I want to sell, so we keep on moving. And there's these jokers again. Let them come. Someone triggered that trap, and I do not approve of that kind of behavior. I also do not approve of the fact that I got poisoned there.
Zagreus.
I'm Zagreus. Yeah, we're doing fine in here. I think we're doing fine. Kind of a shame that we never saw that Ares legendary.
Has to be the last of this lot.
But we are still doing greatly here for ourselves. Ooh, bombs. Actually, there's one more red spawning in. I hate it. Now we are done.
That's something.
Nothing fancy to say, but we got a reroll on here. Let's use that.
Got anything else?
Nothing fancy except for the billowing strand, which I will take.
It's no use.
Just really hoping for that duo boon. Can't be helped, I guess. Demeter again. Actually, there's Ares one more time. Let's go for it. I didn't see that previously. Let's go for Ares first. There's still a little bit of hope for that legendary to show itself. I'm not going to use my reroll for this chest, even though it is tempting. But no, we're gonna use that reroll for Ares and hope that he is going to give us his legendary. Just because I want to see how the numbers look on it. That is legitimately my one and only reason for that.
Not now.
No. Still not done. It's actually kind of insane that we still don't have a regular attack going on here, even though we have that charge shot. Maybe later. I mean, for all we know, Demeter could give us her attack still. Not that we need it, I guess. Next up, next up. I love that we throw out all of my shields into the front now. Makes me pretty happy. Makes me feel very satisfied about myself. And you know, I just realized that I actually made a small mistake. A very small mistake. I would have to double check, but I don't think I actually would have enough balls of ambrosia now to fully max out the final weapon aspect once we get it. That's a reroll.
What else?
No legendary, sadly. At least we now get the attack, I guess. Hang on a second. Yeah, we only have 6... No, we got enough time left. We only have 6 balls of ambrosia, but we don't really care about that. Let's get this.
That's what I need.
Clouded Judgment for faster, Wrath charges. I think those will serve us nicely. Lightning Reflex is also highly tempting, always and evermore. But I think we go for the... I do like Lightning Reflexes an awful lot, let's be real here. But we take the Clouded Judgment. Alright, Demeter, time for you to make my day. We got over 50 Time Blood, yeah. We have enough Time Blood to max out not only 1, but 3 weapon aspects in total. Not a lot of potential to make more big friends though, but we do have enough ambrosia at our hands in order to max out Demeter. And you know, in the grand scheme of things, it took a little while to get to this point where we got the necessary resource to almost buy almost everything out of these shops. But in the grand scheme of things, it did not take that long. And some of the processes apparently are now in this update a bit faster than they have been before, so it's absolutely doable.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Ravenous Will. We actually lost our second caster on there, which is a shame. Which is a terrible shame, but we have to take this then.
A special treat for Cerberus.
We also got not enough money for one big palm. Actually, yes, we do. Because of the side hustle, I forgot about it. I forgot about it, but I'm very thankful that I did have it. For the big jolted.
Hell accepts another satyr sack.
Now I kinda wish I would have gotten that extra reflex. But we get very, very fast Wrath charges, so one way or another, we will find ways to get that Hades man jolted. One way or another. I wonder if they will have any kind of special dialogue going on in here now. You can't fool me, the game looks much clearer now.
You now know that even if you are able to surpass me, you shall ultimately perish soon enough. And yet you still persist. Utterly senseless.
See, contrary to you, Hades, I did not hate my parents to the point of killing them.
I found her, Father, and I'm going to find Mother again. And again and again until I have some answers finally. She'd like some answers too, beginning with, why did you never tell her that I lived? You let her go and left her to her grief.
I think it's probably related in some way, shape or form to him wanting to bring back the seasons up in here. Maybe, that's just one guess.
Silence, boy. Save all your ignorant and baseless accusations. You seem incapable of heeding my request that you not blather on about a matter you shall never understand. Then I shall save my breath for this fight.
Alright. I'm ready for some fighting action. I love the animation he does there when he starts the fight with me. And yeah, he's gonna save Darkness a lot of times in here again, isn't he? Come on, say Darkness again. Say Darkness again. He's gonna say Darkness again in a moment. That hurts. Come on, Hades, I want you to say dark. There it is. He said Darkness again. Nice block there. Oh man, can you stop spawning these shield heroes? They are ever so slightly annoying. Say Darkness again. I wonder if Darkness is some kind of activation word that he needs to say in order to activate the stealth on the helmet.
Let's see you deal with this.
I will. I will deal with this and everything you can throw on me. Just you wait. There's a lot more where all of that came from. My damage is looking pretty good. His is not too bad either. But my damage is pretty huge. I don't care about those lasers. Hades, you are toast.
You're not going to cooperate with me on this, are you? Even now, knowing Mother wants to see me again.
Oh, blast you. You shall ruin everything. With all your damnable questions.
Then die already, and get the hell out of my way.
Well, so much for me talking about us not hating our parents to the point of killing them, I guess.
See you at home.
Oops! Mea culpa. Alright, there we go. Got no fancy title for that apparently, but we are keeping up with our win streak. Grabbing our rewards. And now, do we have to walk over the sunny... towards the sunrise again? No, we can run towards the sunrise this time. We can also dash towards the sunrise. Okay, he's...
cold.
Already coughing again. Maybe we should just need to get him some kind of coat. There we are again.
All manner of fruits and vegetables thrive within the hidden gardens of Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. A world of life, far from the realm of death.
Before we walk too far in there, I want to see if we can find some kind of farming tool lying around in here. Hang on a second. Something.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me. There's a shovel. There's a shovel lying around there. You know what? And there is the... How do you call these thingy-magics? I don't know how they're called, but I'm pretty sure one of these farming tools has killed Zagreus plenty of times. And you know what? It's kind of nice that we can actually walk around in here now. We can't go into the house. But we can take... She even has scarecrows over here. And they have hats. Maybe we should lend one of those to Zagreus so he doesn't catch a cold this early.
I begged the fates that you'd return to me. Perhaps I ought to be more careful how I speak of them. Tell me, how was your journey? What happened?
Well, you know, a lot of murdering, a lot of killing, a lot of slaying, a lot of father killing.
Father didn't make it any easier for me. Nor would he tell me why he never sent for you after you left. So, I don't know what's going on still, but I wanted to see you again.
I wanted to see you too. Come, speak quickly with me, that our time together here may be as full as possible, alright?
I can't still get over the fact that she has Zagreus' hair. Literally Zagreus' hair.
I need to know what happened between you and Father. Why are you here and not with us?
I couldn't live with myself anymore down there. After I left Olympus, a long story in itself, I came to be with your father in the Underworld. It was a shock, to say the least. The others in your father's house were welcoming enough, but I never felt that I belonged.
I can imagine. Now I gotta ask a question. Did Togas really have pockets? I just realized that she is having her hands in her pockets.
I know the feeling, I think. But you stayed long enough to have me. Those whom I've spoken to about you, it's as you said, they have fond memories of you. And then you even had a child. Did he mistreat you?
No. Your father could be very difficult, though he was gentle with me.
Mm-hmm.
Soon enough, we got on fine. Better than fine at times, but when I was with child, why, I struggled terribly.
Mm-hmm.
Because child born of surface dwellers could not live down there.
Okay. I can see how that would be a problem, because technically she is an Olympian. Hades technically is also an Olympian. But we are living in the Underworld, a place that is actually reserved for the chthonic gods. So you could imagine that that could cause problems. But apparently it didn't.
Could not live down there according to whom exactly? The fates?
According to them, yes. According to your father and to Nyx. Even having heard, I took my chances anyway. But when you emerged stillborn, it was too much. I fled. I fled and came to reside here. Above the notice of the Underworld. Beneath the notice of Olympus.
Created your own little garden over here.
But why would Father lie to you? If he never wanted you, or never wanted me, surely he had the means.
I don't know. I'm wondering the same. But oh, look at you, Zagreus. We're running out of time. It's happening again. Stay with me, please.
I gotta say, this is actually getting some Yoko Taro levels of messed up. That Persephone now has to see her son die in front of her over and over again. Especially after just having had a huge confrontation with that big trauma that she must have had when she initially thought that Zagreus died. Right after birth.
But I can't stay that much longer, I don't think.
Oh, my dear son. Then please, ask Hades what you asked of me. Why he would lie. Tell him I must know, the same as you. And you farewell. Until we meet again.
Oh yeah, it will be very, very soon. We will meet each other very, very soon. Trust me, girlie. I mean, we knew that this entire thing has to be bigger than just, quote-unquote, just Hades and Persephone, right? The entire family being a part of it, even Chaos getting involved. There's something bigger going on, and Hades knows about it, and we don't. And apparently Persephone also doesn't know that.
Countless splendid gemstones hidden underneath the earth. A great many are used to decorate the house of Hades, god of the dead, god of riches.
I guess there are a lot of gemstones here.
Hello, what do you have to say?
Whoa, what happened to you? You just died?
Yes.
You just plain died died? Like, nothing stabbed you, bludgeoned you, poisoned you, burned you, crushed you, blew you to bits, turned you to stone, but you're back here. Must have been those natural causes mortals talk about.
I don't think it is quite that, but yeah, it's probably the closest I can get to that.
Probably.
Oh, how could he?
Oh, Cerberus got something to say.
How did it go, lad? You've been gone a while. For good reason, I hope.
I found her again, sir, and we were able to talk some more. But I have so many questions left for her, and Father's certainly not been of any help.
Well, first of all, good work. I knew you had it in you.
Why, thank you.
Secondly, you know what you have to do. Go find her, for as many chances as it takes. It's not just her you've sought. It's the answers to those questions that you have.
I can only talk for myself here. I am mostly in it for the questions. Remember, guys, I initially did not have the best impression of Persephone for many reasons. The idea that she could think that Zagreus would be death upon birth, that idea never came to me, and I think it's a little bit not even unreasonable. I think it's a little unsensical, but you know, we are talking about gods here. What do I know how gods look like when they are born, right?
I found her, boy. My mother. Persephone, you remember her, don't you? She was pleased to hear about you. But I couldn't stay for long, and I have to find her again. So, guess I'll see you at the temple then.
The ghoulish features of the much reviled Hound of Hell all soften instantly upon the mention of a certain name. Briefly then, the monster is at peace.
Ghoulish features? I resent that. Alright, Hades, speak up.
Quite a mess you've created, I must say, Father. After being of no help whatsoever when it comes to disentangling it all. Though this isn't the place to talk, right?
No, it most certainly is not. Though I take it shall not be long before another of our private meetings then.
Oh boy, I'm looking forward to
Count
that.
on that.
I am looking forward to that. He has to speak up at some point. I feel like the more I'm playing this game, the more evident it is that almost all that is going on in this game could be resolved by Hades just speaking up.
Look at what I caught, Chef.
Oh yeah, we got the Chaos Fish too.
Use them wisely, my friend.
Now, we get even more darkness. I actually want to save up on that Ambrosia now because we don't have a lot of bottles left.
Nix, why did you never send word to Mother that I lived? You knew at least approximately where she went. You and Father, you could have spared her so much pain.
I swore a binding oath never to say, child. I have already circumvented it as much as can be done. Know that I acted with only her well-being in mind, as well as yours.
You and whom? Oh, one of these days these guys need to speak up. I can't believe it. Alright, apparently they also changed the cost on this one. Let's actually see how many we can get. Oh, there's a maximum of 8 now. Hang on a second. Does that mean we have enough darkness to just buy out everything to maximum now? Hang on a second. Almost maxed out. There we go. Yes.
Maxed out already.
Maxed out. Abyssal Blood. Maxed out. Ruthless Reflex. Still the same, by the way. I just realized. High Confidence. How much does it give now? 25%? I thought they had changed something about high confidence. Maybe I was mistaken there. Stubborn Defiance. Dark Regeneration. And Fury Presence.
Mastered that.
We have mastered the entire mirror now. It's entirely filled out. We do not need to do any more darkness farming anymore. Oh, that's good. That's very, very good. Oh my god, Dark Foresight. That was 10% previously. Now it's 20%? That's amazing. And God's Legacy, still 10% over here. At maximum. Let's do it like this then. Let's see what we can find that way. Oh, that's actually yet another big piece of effort I will not have to take anymore. That actually makes me very, very happy. But yeah, guys, we still got a lot of open, unanswered questions. And we still need to get Demeter fully maxed out. So we keep on doing that until it's done. And the next episode is going to be... Let's just make this run as Demeter themed as possible. Demeter Keepsake, Demeter Aspect. Have a good time. Until then, guys, thanks for watching. And I will see you all in the next video. But until then, have the greatest of days. And stay as awesome as you are.